This is something real special.
Oh, so dusty.
Very dusty. Had the flu last week, so bear with me. But this is my father-in-law's old toolbox. I gotta go back and consult my resources, make sure I have all the details straight. But this has been in my husband's family for many, 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 many years. And a couple summers ago, my father-in-law gave it to me because he knows I love jewelry. But he did not give it to me in this condition. Roll the tape. I had no idea how special this thing was. My father-in-law just gave me this. This is his old toolbox, and it was also his dad's old toolbox. So it's been in the family for a couple generations, and he gave it to me. He knows my love for jewelry and for DIYing and trinkets and all things like that. So he gave this to me to turn it into a jewelry box. The further I dug into this thing, the further details I found. When I pulled out the old drawers, I found the original manufacturer label, which is H. Gerstner and Sons. And after a quick Google search, I found the website. And they're still making these things to this day. I don't think they make this exact one, but ones that are similar to this and brand new today are going for around $2,000-ish. I also noticed on their site that they have restoration parts, which is huge. I really love and want to keep this thing with an antique look, but I do want to restore the finish, and I would potentially also want to restore some of these metal pieces. I think these are originally nickel, but I did see some brass ones on their website that definitely have my attention. Also, you can see that this lock is broken. It's missing a piece completely. On the manufacturer's website, I did see these little diamond-looking mirrors, and I thought that that was so cool. And then I opened up the top of this, and look it goes there. There's one that used to be there, and it's just, obviously, it was damaged, broken, lost, whatever. It's no longer there. So I can replace that. And then if you open the main set of drawers, on the very bottom drawer, you can see that there used to be an oval emblem with the H. Gerstner and Sons logo on it. That is also nowhere to be found, but I found what I think is the exact one that used to be on here on their website. However, I learned that in order to order most of these things, I have to basically showcase that I own an original Gerstner and Sons toolbox. So I grabbed their email and I shot them a bunch of photos, and now I'm waiting to hear back if they have any more details on this piece. So stay tuned on that. I also really want to replace all of this felt with velvet. I would love your guys' thoughts, and I'm excited to go on a journey of restoring this thing with you guys. Welcome back to day 3 of restoring this multi-generational toolbox that my father-in-law gave me and turning it into a jewelry box. Today we have a package, and it's from Gerstner. Oh, hold up. She sent me the mirror. Wait, that's so nice. And then wait, I got a Gerstner shirt. Oh yeah. We've got some Gerstner and Sons Finish Restorer and Preserver. The new uniform for the series has entered the chat. Next steps, I am going to remove all of the hardware and get this thing prepped for all the velvet to get fully installed. Step 1, let's get to work. Ready the power tools. The tried and true. Thank you for joining us. Pliers. Thank you for joining us. This thing. Let's do it. Step 2, start gently removing all of the hardware. I need a receptacle. We found a receptacle. Look at it. Am I gonna throw any of the old hardware away? No. Am I gonna hoard it? Yes. Do I have any plans for it? No. But a lot of the hardware is no longer functioning as it once did.
Another one bites the dust.
And step 3 is clean off all the gunk. The goal is not to make this thing look new. The goal is to keep it looking old, but replace the pieces that need to be replaced. This is the before, and this is right now. I got big plans. There ain't nothing I can't do with a little determination and a little bit of elbow grease. So stay tuned, my friends. This toolbox is getting turned into a jewelry box. It's done. The antique toolbox turned jewelry box is finally done, and I'm so proud of it. I spent the last week or so working on none other than the velvet, my arch nemesis forever and ever. The last thing that needed to be completed were the jewelry box assets, which are basically just all the things that the rings and the earrings would stick into. I used the backer rod for the ring holder section, and then I used this foam that I found for the earring sections. And it worked out really well. And then the naked drawers finally got their outfits, which completed the jewelry box. But wait, there's more. Welcome to Surprise Drawer. From the beginning, I really wanted to keep one of the drawers completely original, and also include some of the things from the original toolbox that deserved to have a second refreshed life. You guys might remember this little piece of paper. It's safe to assume that it's been in the box for a long, long time, and I think that's where it deserves to stay. So we're gonna freeze time with some resin, which I have never worked with before, so I was shitting my pants because I was terrified of ruining this drawer. I'm low-key terrified to do this. And all the cool antique things that I wanted to put in it. So like always, I did some research and I learned that if I coat the paper in Mod Podge, that would prevent the resin from soaking into it and prevent it from darkening and getting ruined. So that's what we did first, and then we did the resin, which was terrifying. But after following directions to a T, we did it. And it's done. It is done. And I'm so excited to keep it in our family forever. As you can see, this thing has been a labor of love. It's got an incredible backstory. I absolutely adore this thing. I want it to be in our family forever. And it also has been sitting in our office collecting dust for a little bit. So we're gonna tidy it up a little today and also put, oh, that hurt, that hurt. And we're also going to reorganize all of my jewelry in it. Because right now the only thing living in it is jewelry that I don't use on a daily basis. But I use so much jewelry, I love rings, and I feel like this is a perfect place to store all of my everyday wearable items. Because right now, all of my jewelry is currently being stored on my vanity in a tiny little dish, and everything's just in a pile, and I feel like all of my necklaces are gonna get tangled and broken and ruined just doing it that way. So I really am like, why am I not just using this every day for all of my jewelry? You know what I mean? We're gonna clean you up, and then we're gonna put all of my jewelry in here. While we're here, I feel like I kind of need to discuss the elephant in the room with you guys. Obviously, I have been gone for a while, and if you have watched any of my YouTube shorts, then you would know why. But in case you haven't seen any of those, I was pregnant, and in my last video, that's what I was very sick with. I was very, very sick since like November. I got pregnant in October, I was sick in November, sick in December, and I was so sick I was just unable to do life. And unfortunately, a little over 13 weeks, I lost my pregnancy. So that was a very, very sad and very, very hard time for us. And still is, quite frankly. We're not having a great time. But you know what? We persevere. We're trying to just get back to normal life. My husband and I are really trying to focus on finding the joy again in life. And that includes, you know, picking up all the little things in life that brought me joy, like these. Oh my gosh, it's so dusty in here. I feel like maybe a lint roller would take care of this. If you guys have more questions, please feel free to leave me any in the comments. I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to talk to you guys more in depth about what went on, but essentially, yeah, wasn't having a great time, which is why I was absent for a while. But I'm excited to get back into some projects. I'm excited to just feel human again for a little bit, and we'll see what life brings. You know, we're taking it one day at a time. There's so many fun earrings. Dusty, dusty, dusty. I need a lint roller. Wow, this is working way better than I even thought it would. This is arguably the coolest drawer. I don't even know if I should keep anything in there. Hello, darling. Thank you for joining. I'm gonna show you all my daily drivers. This is a ring that I got in Barcelona. It's handmade and solid silver, and I love it so much. This ring was my mom's. It's real gold. Love her. I wear her right there. Then on this hand, these are rings that I just never take off. This is an Aura ring, and then these are rings that I wear for our little baby that we don't have. This is a self-love ring that I bought for myself many, many years ago. I think it's moonstone, but it's solid gold. And then these are jasper rings that I stack right there. And then sometimes I stack this one above my aura ring just to make it look cooler. Then this is a solid silver ring that's handmade from a small jewelry maker. And then I stack this one on top of it because otherwise these little, when I go to shake people's hands, since it's a pinky ring, sometimes I feel like I stab people. So I try to layer it with another pinky ring so that I don't do that. So these are all my normal daily drivers. But then I also have quite a few other ones that I really love. Like this one that a friend gave me. So pretty, so beautiful. Then I have this one that I love. It fits on my pointer finger. I have a mood ring. What are this? Ah! Oh god, see, this is why I need to keep everything not in this because it gets so tangled. Oh no. I have a set of these earrings. They're little bows. They match my little bow, and then also I have a bow tattoo. Hee. Love these. I have this ring that I found in Mallorca in Spain. Love this one. Also a daily driver. And then I also have these two rings that I just got from Ana Luisa, and they were gifted to me by them. I actually have a code in my description box if you guys want to shop some of their pieces. So that's exciting. This is like a cool little chain ring. And this one fits on, if I want to switch up what's on this finger. It's super cool. I love that one. Just adds a lot more texture, which when I'm doing my ring stacks, I really always try to aim for layering, texture, and this one just looks like layers and texture, which is really cool. And then if I ever want to not have something super chunky on this finger, then I can really go for that triple, the little 3 stack. I think that looks cool. And they're both just really nice quality pieces. They'll last you a long time, and they're also not crazy expensive. Like, I have pieces that are solid gold, I have pieces that are solid silver, and I also have a lot of pieces that are a little bit more fun and attainable, which I think is important too, especially when it comes to creating a nice stack. So thank you so much, Ana Luisa, for sending me these 2 pieces. I love them, and I think they're so fun to have in my collection. I could even stack this one right here, and then it looks like I'm wearing like 1,000 rings on that finger, which honestly, kind of a vibe. I just love I love cool jewelry. I love trying new pieces that are interesting and fun. And yeah, I'm really excited to have these pieces. And if you want to match, check out the link in my bio and you can grab these 2 rings too. And then we can stack it up together and we can look cool together. This is broken, right? Oh no, it's actually not broken. Oh, excuse you. Oh, it's so sunny and bright today. Now that the jewelry box is clean and we're gonna use it on the regular basis and we've filled it with some Ana Luisa pieces, I also, as you know, have a love for thrifting and vintage shopping. So we're gonna go to one of my favorite vintage stores after I get my nails done tomorrow and try to find some cool pieces and hopefully get these nails in a state that is ready for Hawaii, which is where we're going next week, and I'm so excited. The hubby and I are jet setting to Hawaii for a week after everything that we've been through these past few months. So that's our little treat for ourselves. That's where we went on our honeymoon, and we're going back to Maui, our favorite place on planet Earth. So very, 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 very excited about that. So let's see what we can find. Nails are done. Now let's go to my thrift store and see what kind of rings we can find, shall we? so cute and little. I love it. And then this big Bertha. Oh, she's beautiful. I'm so glad I'm finally going to be using this jewelry box for its intended use. Anywho, thank you guys so much for your patience with me during this weird, tough season of life. I appreciate the love and support that a lot of you guys have been sending me and my husband, and it has been quite the journey that we've been on the last few months. I am excited to be back to feeling a little bit more like myself. I have some things up my sleeve that I want to create in the next coming months here. For example, the dresser that this was initially sitting on in the beginning, I want to redo that. Give it a little makeover, if you will. The next things on my list are our laundry room and maybe our bathroom, but I don't know if the bathroom would be worth it. But our laundry room is a travesty and would potentially be worth some reorganization. I might be able to swing that one. We'll see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. And don't forget to check out the link in the description box below, because I do have a link where you can shop some of these Ana Luisa pieces, where you can get some really high quality, beautiful jewelry pieces to start your own jewelry collection, because it's fun. And it's fun to just adorn yourself with pretty things that you like. So if you want, go check that out in the description box below. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here, and I will see you so very soon. Will you just look at this? This is ridiculous. How am I supposed to get anything done when my cat is just doing that? And then this one too. Like she's any better. They're just so freaking cute. Can't even stand it.